Okay, so today we're doing my least favorite job because it involves being up on something high. So we're up on the roof, and we're looking to install the Starlink satellite that we got that works anywhere. It's not the Mini, I think it's the Roam is what it's called. And so I decided that I want to just install it permanently up here on top of the roof so that we don't have to worry about, pulling it out and putting it back in and et cetera, et cetera. So also this one says it works while we're driving. So we're going to test that out and see if it works so that our kids can use Wi-Fi while we're driving instead of data. So we'll see how that goes as well. First of all, I bought this extra mount, this separate mount that's a little more rigid than some of the others. It's Starlink. It's from Starlink, and so it comes with a little rubber grommet on the bottom, 4 holes to anchor it down. I am just gonna use some extra sealant, obviously, but I'm gonna use the bolts that it came with, and it should go pretty smooth. Should be pretty easy. And when we get to the wiring, I'll show you what I decided to do. So let's go. Have some shading at the moment. Okay, so I got the mount attached. Tons of sealant. We're using Lexel because I like that sealant and it works basically on everything. And now I need to attach something to seal the opening for the wire. I went online and I looked up a bunch of stuff and I went with this company. It's called Scanstrat. Just found it researching. And the way that it works is it's got this base, and then there's 2 grommets that you pick whichever size your wire is. You'll attach the base down, wire goes through, you'll have a hole in the roof, and this will seal around it. And that way, hopefully, it'll be leak-free. We're drilling through the nose of the RV right here, just at the very beginning, because right below it is our closet in the master bedroom. And that's where we're gonna run the wire down, and we have an outlet in there because washer dryer is next to it, and that's where we're gonna have our modem and everything. So decided just to come up front and do it this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill and install this and get the wire run.
Yep. Wow.
Okay, with the help of my beautiful wife, we were able to drill through into the closet. She fed this up through, and then the way that this works is there's the base unit, and it slides up in, goes through here. There's a special rubber grommet that goes around the pipe, around the wire. And then once it's compressed in, it squeezes around the wire, and that's what waterproofs it. So it has this cover, and then this will snap on, screw on. We'll attach the base first with some screws and some sealant, and then we just plug it in, and it should be good to go. First, I'm just going to plug in to there and get this mounted with the right length, and then we can go from there. Okay, so I got the Starlink all installed up on the roof and waterproofed. What we decided to do is just come right down through the roof and then mount the Wi-Fi router and power supply right here. Ran over and plugged into where the washer and dryer has a plug over there by our closet. And the reason I did this was so that while we are driving, we actually plug it into a little power bank. So we have the, I think it's the EcoFlow Delta 2, something like that. And so while we're driving, what we can actually do is we can power the Starlink, and it works for Wi-Fi for the kids in the car while we're on our long trip. So it's been, we've been on the road now for almost 2 weeks, and it's been awesome. It's been perfect. Worked without any issue. Even while driving, it's worked great. The battery lasted all day. So we actually haven't had any issues with it. So we're really happy so far with Starlink. And yeah, so that's it.